Hello everyone. Today we present to you the top 5 best games released on mobile. Before watching the video, put a like and subscribe to the channel. Enjoy the video. Super Mecha Champions, an online game with a size of 4 GB, available on Android and iPhone. Super Mecha Champions is a multiplayer action game that's similar to PUBG Mobile. You're facing off against up to 100 opponents until only one person is left alive, but there's a slight twist. You get to feel the thrill of exciting, non-stop matches as you jump behind the controls of gigantic robots. The main difference in this video game in regards to other similar titles consists in the possibility to take over controls of a posse of giant robots. In fact, each of the characters from Super Mecha Champions can invoke their own mecha to battle from within it. Invoking this robot makes your survival percentage increase exponentially thanks to the huge destruction capabilities it can wield. Super Mecha Champions is an excellent battle royale. It has enough of its own personal charm to stand out from the crowd of similar games, making for an all-in-all outstanding game with anime aesthetics and spectacular graphics.
You are so cool!
Earth Revival, an online game with a size of 1.5 GB, available on Android and iPhone. Earth Revival is a third-person action game that takes you into a science fiction universe where you control one of the few survivors of the alien invasion that left civilization on the edge of destruction. In this survival video game, you will have to explore all kinds of open-world sceneries while collecting resources and fighting all kinds of threats. This open-world game has a very important cinematic part when it comes to the narrative, as this is one of its strongest points. The story that you gradually discover in Earth Revival will introduce you to all of the lore and involve you in all the events that will happen. Its video scenes are of the highest quality, which will increase this feeling even more. Earth Revival is an excellent action and survival game that has great production values and a gameplay that is as fun as it is diverse. This game is full of options for all kinds of users, not just fans of third-person action, where you can even build your own home and customize it how you like.
警告，检测到周围出现大量异常生物。警告。
Last Outlander, an online game with a size of 1.5 GB, available on Android only. Last Outlander is a Last Day on Earth-style role-playing game, set in a medieval fantasy world full of orcs, goblins and elves. The peculiarity of the story is that the protagonist is an ordinary human being who has been transported to this strange world. The control system of Last Outlander is very similar to what you can find in other titles of the same genre. The world of Last Outlander is enormous and full of secrets. You'll start the adventure in a relatively small area, where you get to meet your first goblin. However, soon enough you'll access a general map that you can use to travel to many different locations. Keep in mind that there's a location where you can build a shelter. You'll return to that spot whenever your character is wounded in combat. Last Outlander is a super entertaining RPG that offers a gameplay experience that's similar to Last Day on Earth or Grim Soul.
Going in. Lose your team again?
Star Wars Hunters, an online game with a size of 1.5 GB, available on Android and iPhone. Star Wars Hunters is an action and adventure game developed together with Zynga. In Star Wars Hunters you can select a range of mythical characters from one of the most successful sagas of all time. During each match you also find yourself in the familiar environments seen in the movies. Everything in this game is perfectly connected, so in each match, you are entranced in the galaxy. Note that the combat system in Star Wars Hunters is completely immersive. In fact, there are tons of weapons available to feel the emotion of attacking every enemy you come across firsthand. This game is cross-play enabled, so you can face off against users of other platforms. Star Wars Hunters plunges you into the Star Wars galaxy to join in epic battles, complete a variety of missions with iconic characters from the saga in this action-packed game. The visuals are stunning and the dynamic controls let you feel the emotion of each battle.
Powered up. Come at me at your own risk.
This boost's for you.
Powered up. You can't close on me.
Team Gundark with the victory. Top honors go out.
Out of my way. You'll learn your lesson.
Blade of God, an offline game with a size of 3.6 gigabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Blade of God is a 3D action game featuring Chaos, a hero who faces all manner of enemies rooted in references to Nordic mythology. This vibrant hack and slash is inspired by genuine icons from within this genre like God of War and Darksiders. In this dark fantasy game, you experience thrilling confrontations against final bosses. In many of them you'll need to tap into your QTEs in order to deliver those final critical hits. To survive these battles you're going to need the right gear, including weapons and defensive equipment, but becoming a warrior like no other will also require a good deal of strategic planning from the game's hub. Blade of God is a terrific action game that'll transport you to a realm chock full of exhilarating combat and eye-popping visuals. This title is perfectly adapted to touch screens thanks to the accuracy of your heroes.
Like you?
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted. Stay humble.